This is probably one of the most important things about Shakespeare's influence on the English language. Although he invented a lot of words, perhaps about 700 of them altogether, eventually stayed in English. But in fact, most of them are pretty obscure and are not that commonly used in everyday speech. But the idioms, the idioms, that's where Shakespeare made his greatest impact on present-day English. It's surprising how many idioms are used in everyday speech, and people just do not realize they come from Shakespeare. In order to illustrate this, I have, for many years now, been writing a play, a murder mystery, and I'm near the end of it now. And the point about this play is that every line is actually an idiom introduced by Shakespeare. At the moment, I'm up to Act 8, Scene 33, and that's I estimate about halfway through this play. It will be extremely dramatic when you eventually see it. It has a commission from the National Theatre in Britain for 2032. When I hope to have finished it. Anyway, I've only got time this evening to give you a short extract from this play. This is at the point where the policeman has discovered whodunit. There's been a really horrible murder. That was in Act 2, Scene 8, I think. And he's now discovered whodunit, and he is now talking to a journalist about the event. Now, in order to explain it this evening, we'll have to interrupt the lines of the play. Their beautiful poetic rhythm will be lost a little in order to tell you which play the idiom comes from, but I hope you'll understand that and see the beauty of the lines nonetheless. Yes. So,
our Lord and Master,
all's well that ends well.
has seen better days.
As you like it.
Says he hasn't slept a wink.
Cymbeline.
Found a woman's body in his office last night, he did.
A murder?
Without a doubt, foul play.
Hamlet.
Dead as a doornail.
Henry VI.
Horrible sight it was. Beggared all description.
Antony and Cleopatra.
Really set my teeth on edge.
Henry IV. Any theories about who done it?
Well, I thought it was early days.
Troilus and Cressida.
But as good luck would have it,
Merry Wives of Windsor.
we got the murderer. Caught him myself, as a matter of fact.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. When you hear it, you'll laugh yourself into stitches.
Twelfth Night.
You might say it was a foregone conclusion.
Othello.
Oh, yes.
Why? Who was it?
The chief constable himself.
I don't believe it.
Oh, yes. We got him at one fell swoop.
Macbeth.
I said to him, the game is up.
Cymbeline.
Tell truth and shame the devil.
Henry IV.
Well, to give the devil his due,
Henry V.
he knits his brows,
Henry VI.
says, what the dickens.
Merry Wives of Windsor.
I'd better make a virtue out of necessity.
Two Gentlemen of Verona.
I see you have voiced me with my own petard.
Hamlet.
Well, I just stood there with bated breath.
Merchant of Venice.
Why did you do it? I asks him. There was neither rhyme nor reason, he says.
As you like it.
I've been in such a pickle.
The Tempest.
I'm a blinking idiot.
Merchant of Venice.
Playing fast and loose.
King John.
Living in a fool's paradise.
Romeo and Juliet.
Wanting too much of a good thing.
As you like it.
The more fool you, I says.
Taming of the Shrew.
Surely you know in the end truth will out.
Merchant of Venice.
Then he breaks down. All his excuses just melt into thin air.
The Tempest.
Love is blind, he says.
Merchant of Venice.
That's my downfall. Green-eyed jealousy.
Merchant of Venice.
She was a tower of strength to me.
Richard III.
I had to be cruel, only to be kind.
Hamlet.
It was more in sorrow than in anger.
Hamlet again. Sounds as if he was more sinned against than sinning. King Lear. I like to spread the good lines around my characters, you understand?
Be that as it may.
Oh, Henry VI.
He was a devil incarnate.
Titus Andronicus.
He didn't fool me. He knows how to keep a good tongue in his head.
The Tempest.
I was having none of that. Good riddance, I says.
Troilus and Cressida.
I don't stand on ceremony.
Julius Caesar.
Don't like all that pomp and circumstance.
Othello.
I've been dancing attendance here for too long, I says.
Richard III.
I'm not budging an inch, I says.
Taming of the Shrew.
You've made us all a laughing stock, I says.
Mary Wise of Windsor.
That's the be-all and end-all of it.
Macbeth.
I hope he stays in jail till the crack of doom.
Macbeth again. Jolly good show.
Well, fair play.
Troilus and Cressida.
I am to the manner born, as you might say.
And with that Hamletian observation, it is time perhaps to end this play within a play. We could have gone on with about 40 or more other idiomatic observations from Shakespeare, but brevity, as you know, is the soul of wit. So there's some idioms for you, and surprising as it may seem, they are all from Shakespeare.